Hello everyone. So I'm back again with a lot of contents and we'll be discussing again with the same way. I thank you all for your support. I have received a lot of support and I would like to apologize to those people whom I am not able to respond to their questions when they are posing. We are also one to one for one to one interactions. We are also opening subscription, so that will be soon, it will be available for you all. So today we are going to discuss about advantage and disadvantage of electrical and pneumatics control system on ships. So on ships you must have seen there are systems which are like electrical and pneumatic control systems. So electrical system, obviously, that is those are power driven, electrical power driven. Pneumatic, that is basically air. So what are the advantages of so we need a compressor. So there is a compressor, so we need control air for that. High efficiency, since there is no leakage. So there is no leakage for that. So in electrical system we don't require compressor. We have high efficiency because there is no chance of leakage. Instantaneous response, the response time will be much greater, very little affected by normal temperature variation. So there will be very less deviation because of temperature variations. It is very accurate. Electric cables are cheap and easy to lay. So electrical cables are very cheap and easy to lay out. So when we talk about disadvantage, so we need continuous power supply, standby battery, because if this fails, your system, the control system will fail. So you need batteries also. There is a risk of fire because of overheating, expensive, intrinsically safe, explosion proof. All these categories are required. We have separately discussed these things, what is intrinsically safe, explosion proof. Moisture may cause damage to the system. So if anywhere, whether it is any system, moisture is a very big trouble giver. So damage readily occurs in the event of a fire. So damage will occur in the event of a fire. Now when we talk about pneumatic control system, so it, its advantage, when we talk about not affected by ship's power supply variation for short term. So it will not be affected. No heat generated and there is no risk of fire. Actuators are cheap and accurate than electric system. Simple control air piping system. So simple control air piping system, because when we talk about wire mesh, so it is basically a thorough and very big mesh of wire. Okay. Disadvantages: require air compression and associated systems, a clean, dry and oil free supply of, so we have air dryer also installed. So good quality air required, dryers, filters with drains, etc., which increases maintenance. May have transmission lags in large systems. So when we have a large system installed, so we have transmission lags. What is meant by fail safe and fail set? We have already discussed this fail safe mechanism in steering gear. Okay, so you can watch that video. All the steering gear topics, steering gear related questions I have covered in that steering gear topic particularly. So here we are discussing, when we discuss about fail safe and fail set in a pneumatic control system. On failure of control air supply, the pneumatic actuator may be arranged to move to a position that allows the plant to continue to operate safely. In other words, fully opened or fully closed. So that is a system. This is known as fail safe. For example, in case of a jacket cooling water system or failure of control air, the actuator opens fully to allow jacket water to cooler without bypass. On the other hand, a fuel oil control valve for boiler closes completely on such a failure. This ensures safety of the plant. So completely it will shut if the plant fails. Okay. Now I'll give you an example. Our boiler, they were not able to maintain the water. So what we used to do, you used to manually open the controller of the boiler. So it manually used to open and then we used to shut. Okay. So if the water level exceeds, so and that so and so we used to adjust, and at times it reaches when it used to take automatically, it used to adjust automatically. So I gave you this example. We are able to do this, okay, in these pneumatic control system. I hope this is clear, because these were self-explanatory, so you can note down the points and you can have your own stuffs. I don't really try to make video lengthy, because I'm not here a teacher, but basically I wanted to give what is required and what the surveyor expects you from these answers. Thank you so much.